Well, the Hermitage Hotel, the Ryman, the Parthenon, those are just a few of the iconic buildings here in Nashville. And that's just the beginning of a long list of significant Music City buildings built by the architecture firm Hart Freeland and Roberts. Now you can enjoy their beauty and history right at your own coffee table with a new book detailing 100 years of contributions to our city. Joining us now to tell us all about it, we have Sue Halford. Sue, welcome to more at Midday.
Good morning. Good afternoon, actually.
Glad to have you here. Well, Hart Freeland and Roberts traces its origins to Nashville back to 1910. So tell us how it started.
Well, it all started with Russell Hart coming out to be the resident architect on the Hermitage Hotel, and he was actually working at New York at the time with J.E.R. Carpenter. He brought him out here, he supervised that, and found that the Nashville economy was really starting to boom. So decided to take advantage of that and set up his own practice in 1910. So that was kind of where we traced the origins back to.
Oh, so interesting. I love the history. There's also lots of history, folks need to understand this, into the governor's residence. Tell us the original intention for that home.
Well, again, Russell Hart was called on to design it as a private residence for Ridley Wills. And he was actually with the National Life Accident Insurance Company at the time.
Right.
And he wanted to build it for his wife, actually. He really had no interest in having a country retreat, but his wife, Jessie, wanted the home. So Russell Hart designed it, and it was finished in 1931. So it was called Far Hills at that time.
Far Hills?
Far Hills, because of the view of the Overton Hills. So that was the beginning of what is now the governor's residence, which, if you pull forward, Hart Freeland Roberts actually were responsible for doing the renovations to that.
Right, and so much work done by, obviously, First Lady Andrea Conti, former First Lady.
Who spearheaded the, I think it was the first restoration in like 70 years. She decided to go forward with that and chose Hart Freeland Roberts to come in yet again.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's so beautiful when you go out there and see it. Now talk about the WSM Tower and the connection that's there.
Okay, well, that was actually built in 1932, and at the time it was the strongest radio signal in the country and the tallest tower at that time as well.
This is a copy of the work order, by the way. That's a picture we just saw.
Exactly, because Hart Freeland Roberts did the base for the tower, the foundations, the station, the control room, all that stuff. So we've got the original plans, in fact, that go back to 1932, which is really cool to actually see them.
And there you can see the tower itself.
Exactly. So,
isn't that interesting? Yeah. It's so great to hear some of the history that really is behind it, all the stories. Tell us about the Ryman Auditorium and all the renovations that went into that. You had to be very particular with that.
Very, very particular, because it's an acoustic venue. So one of the things that they had to do was work with acoustic specialists and make sure there was very little noise vibration coming into that. But Gaylord Entertainment actually commissioned Hart Freeland Roberts to do a stabilization study back in 1987, and they found that it really was in dire need of repairs, or actually Music City might lose an icon. So they did it in a phase construction, and one of the phases was roof repair. I think that was the first thing they had to do, was fix that big roof.
And really had to keep in mind the music and the loudest levels and that kind of thing. Very interesting. Now, Hart Freeland Roberts today, 100 years of service. That's really what the book is about. Now, more projects are in the works, and there are lots of other works out there, a lot of other prominent buildings that people may not realize this firm is involved with.
We've been involved in the engineering side of things. If you look at Bridgestone Arena, we did the engineering on that. The downtown Nashville Public Library, we did that as well. So there's some landmarks right there. The Kentucky Fried Chicken building in Louisville, Kentucky, we actually designed that, And in fact, Hart Freeland Roberts has a presence that's outside of Nashville. We have regional offices that are in Louisville, Kentucky, Kansas City, Missouri, and also Jackson, Tennessee. So we kind of cover all bases there.
Right. Now, this is more of a kind of a coffee table book. It's one of those things that you just want to pick up. It's so interesting. Who would you say this book would be designed for? Who would be really interested in this?
I think anybody who has an interest in the history of Middle Tennessee, period. And then particularly people who, I mean, anyone can read it. It's a good read. It's the story of the people behind the project. So if you're interested in human life story as well, I think people will enjoy that too.
Sharing the big picture. So interesting, especially when it's focused right here on Music City. Wonderful. It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much, Sue Halford. Now, the book, Hart Freeland Roberts, 100 Years, is available right now at Davis Kid Booksellers, so you can check it out there.